How are you right now? A big win over
Good,
Sugar
man.
Sean.
All feels good, man, but it cannot feel that good. You gotta go back to work and you gotta just keep moving forward. You cannot just stay celebrating one win forever. It's just another night at Disney. So it was cool. We got drunk that night, but on Sunday we drove back home, and on Monday I sit down and plan what I can do better, how I can improve, and go from there. Right now I'm ready fast forward that, and I'm sitting waiting for the next call. But what is that going to happen? I'm getting ready. I'm training every day. I'm asking how to get better, and right now all the technical work when you should be doing it right now. Like right now, I'm getting better. I'm doing things. Before I start going hard and get my cardio and getting strong and stuff like that. But I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling great, and just keep on moving.
Not that you haven't had a lot of tough fights and a lot of experience, but how was it going into this fight with him getting so much press and so much attention? Did it change anything for you, or was it another fight for you?
It's just another fight. It's a fist fight. You
Yeah.
cannot focus in too much bullshit around, but it's good. The press is good. It's good because all the press myself or my opponent gets is only going to benefit the winner. So I was happy about the moment, about the momentum, and I was happy this fight got canceled the first time because now was a bigger place for both guys. Was a
Yeah.
bigger fight for both guys, and the winner took it all.
Yeah.
I took his lunch money.
You did. And the thing is, man, a lot of people think he rolled his ankle, but I watched a video by Stanley MMA. I'm gonna give him shout out to Stan Lee on YouTube. He broke your fight down and he showed how you were landing those low kicks. And then he took a lot of other fights where people were landing low kicks and it was causing some kind of nerve damage in the leg, which ultimately
Yeah,
caused them to start misstepping and losing their balance. And then
right.
eventually they rolled their ankle or they did something like what Sugar Sean did. So it's not like he just like had a freak accident or anything. You were landing kicks, you were causing the damage, and then he rolled his ankle, which even then wasn't like a broke ankle. It wasn't like an injury that should have prevented him from continuing. And then you capitalized perfectly and landed that elbow. So I'm sure you're well aware of this, but I mean, it definitely wasn't any fluke. It definitely wasn't any rolled ankle. Like you were landing the right shots. I love your patience in the beginning. You were being very patient. He was long. He was switching stances, and you were just kind of waiting and landing back everywhere you could. I thought it was a great fight.
Yeah, man. Thank you. I'm with you there. Like even I would say like this. Even if my opponent has a freak accident, like what happened to Eldenberger, that his foot got stuck in the cage and then he got TKO by Masvidal, he didn't lose because of that. Masvidal was about to do it anyways, and I will say the same thing. Let's see, I will kick him, 2 inches apart of the nerve. And like, let's be real. It's not like I'm doing like, okay, the nerve is right there. I'm gonna throw this kick at 360 degrees. No, you just fucking throw it as hard as you can. Hopefully, you break the guy. It's the same thing when you throw overhand right to the face. You're expecting the guy to go to sleep. So there's a little bit of controversy, but I know what happened. The people that really know how to fight. Now you got real experience. You're not a fanboy. You were a great fighter. Now you're in charge of one of the biggest camps in the world, so you understand fight. And then I appreciate talking to people that understand fighting because I'm a pretty big nerd in MMA, so I try to go deep in detail and stuff like that. So always there's gonna be satisfied people and unhappy people. You cannot satisfy everybody. I
Right.
satisfy myself. I collect a double check. I went celebrate, and now I'm back in the win column. I got a bullshit decision in Florida, which still was being good. It was a good experience. It was a good fight, but it was a bullshit decision anyways. So put me back in the win column and just moving forward. Now, people, I'm in the spotlight. I'm gonna take advantage of it. Now is when I have to show up, and I say that before this fight. This is a big fight, and I need to show up, and I did. But guess what? When that fight's over, the next one is still as important and even more important. So it's
Absolutely.
a never ending train. You think you're good after this night? No, the following is the most important one. So there is never the most important. It's always what's coming next.
Real quick, real quick, real quick. Swick. Real quick, real quick, real quick with Mike.